Hey, what's up guys, Matt here. Today I'll be reviewing the United Airlines 777-300ER by Gemini jets in a 1 to 200 scale. Please check the description in case you missed anything throughout this video. All of my social media links will be down there. I pre-ordered this from easytoys.com, their link will also be down in the description. This is my 47th 777 model and it's my 10th United Airlines model. Some information about United Airlines. They are the world's largest airline by number of destinations served. Their operations base is out of Willis Tower in Chicago, USA. Main hub is Chicago O'Hare International Airport, and the secondary hubs are Antonio B. Wampat International Airport in Guam, Cleveland Hopkins International Airport, Denver International Airport, Houston George Bush Intercontinental Airport, Los Angeles International Airport, Newark Liberty International Airport, San Francisco International Airport, Tokyo Narita International Airport, and Washington Dulles International Airport. They were founded on the 6th of April 1926 as Varney Airlines in Boise, Idaho, as an airmail service. Their fleet as of the 1st of December 2017 consists of 743 aircraft, 88 of which are 777s, 19 are 777-200s, 55 are 777-200ERs, and 14 are 777-300ERs, with 4 unfilled 777-300ER orders. They serve 342 destinations across the 6 inhabited continents, and their current 777-300ER routes are from San Francisco to Auckland, Beijing Capital, Chicago O'Hare, Frankfurt, Hong Kong Cheklap Kok, Taipei Taoyuan, and Tokyo Narita, and from Newark Liberty to Brussels, Tel Aviv Ben Gurion, and Tokyo Narita. This aircraft's first flight was on the 20th of November 2016 and delivered to United on the 21st of December 2016. It was the first 777-300ER to enter United's fleet, and the Boeing customer code for United is 22. Let's take a look around the box here. Alright, so Gemini 200 logo, United. Picture of the aircraft, Boeing 777-300ER, 1 to 200 scale. On the back of the box, Gemini 200, some of the features that Gemini present on their models, Boeing license, and also where to find Gemini jets on Facebook, and also their website. Top of the box, the right hand side, the bottom, and the left. Alright, now they've been adding these recently to quite a number of their aircraft, or models I should say, rather than just the 787s which they'd been doing. So let's get a good look on that. So if you want to read that, just pause it right there. And there is an opening so you can see the model without opening the box up. So if you obviously go into a store, there's no bothers to open the box up. Unless of course there are defects that you can't see from above. And there is the model. By the way, just real quick, I'll just go back onto the box. Now, one thing I did spot is just right here, the registration on the box. On the aircraft it's fine. Let's get this in focus here. Try and block some of that light out if I can. Where's the light coming from? There we go. N58031, that is not the correct registration. That registration was going to be their registration, however before delivery they changed it to N2331U. Alright guys, the model is now out of the box and we're going to start at the cockpit windows on the port side. Alright, so there we have the Star Alliance logo because United are a member of Star Alliance, which is a group of 27 airlines. The window wipers may not be able to see window wipers just yet. The pitot tube static ports. And then on the nose gear door we have 0031. Now that used to be the fleet number, as I was saying, with the registration just before United took delivery of this aircraft. Now the actual fleet number is 2131. And there's a couple of mistakes on Gemini Jets' part, even though, well, I'll put it this way, I cannot remember exactly when this was released. I know it was around the time United, either just before or just when they got their first 300ER, and they probably had already produced all the models and printed all the boxes and didn't want to go through that. Although the only thing that is correct there are two incorrect things, but the registration on the model itself is correct, even though the fleet number on the model is wrong and the registration on the box is wrong. So seeing as that's the case, they probably did have time, but I don't know what was going on. Anyway, United titles. And then got the engine right here. This is the General Electric GE90-115B. This aircraft, I believe, was actually named New Spirit of United. I don't know if it was printed on the aircraft or not, but I believe that is the name. So yeah, if that was printed on the actual aircraft, I don't know, and if it was, that's something Gemini also could have added. Inside the engine, it looks very detailed as usual. Fan blades do spin. There's the strake on the inside of the engine nacelle. There's the landing light. See if we have any taxi lights here. It's not wanting to. Do it myself. Alright. There's the taxi lights on the nose gear. And now the engine on this side. Fan blade spin, engine strake, sorry, and then the landing light. Okay, continuing to the wingtip. We now have the red navigation light and the strobe light. And then back on the fuselage, we have the American flag because United is a flag carrier for the United States. And then the registration number N2331U, or November 2331 uniform. By the last door we have 031, that would be part of the older fleet number, or the pre-delivery fleet number actually. I don't know why United though went and changed both their fleet number and their registration number. I can understand their registration number in a way because they usually have the letters at the end, or a letter in this case, but don't see why they would change the fleet number, especially when it doesn't match the registration fully. Anyway, United logo on the tail. And the APU exhaust. Apologies for the focus, it's getting some taking some time to get used to. APU exhaust is actually very well detailed. Strobe lights, and now to the cockpit windows on the starboard side. We also have there the window wipers, pitot tube, static port, Star Alliance logo, the fleet number on the door. Also, there is E-tops written as well, and I think above the old fleet number it says 777-300ER, which may come out on the camera rather than my eyes can't really see it because it's so small. Sorry about that, guys. Just doing a bit of adjustment. There's the front cargo container door, United titles, the GE90 engine, the green navigation light and the strobe light, the rear cargo container door, bulk bin door, registration number, United States flag, and then the United logo on the tail. Alright, let's take a look underneath the model now. Alright, so there we have the nose gear and doors, 777-300. Necker ducts, antenna, hull for the stand, beacon lights, main gears, gear doors, underneath the wing, flap slats, ailerons. There's the fuel dump valve. Engines are very detailed, all of the markings. Same on this side. Continuing down, we have the Gemini Jets logo, couple of antennas, and then the APU housing. Also, this right here is the cabin pressure relief valve. It's the cockpit, anti-collision beacon, the Wi-Fi box. This one is a little unusual because there are black lines around. I've never seen that before around a Wi-Fi box. Antenna, ADF antennas on top of the wing, flaps, slats, ailerons and spoilers. Same on the side as well. Continuing down, we have the SATCOM, couple of antennas, and then the horizontal stabilizers. Two grey dots on the leading edge of each horizontal stabilizer. They are the logo lights that light up the tail at night time. Alright, so now we move on to the seating for this aircraft. Alright, so we have just one configuration. So Polaris, which I'm guessing is like a typical business class, has 60 open suites, rows 1 to 12 and 15 to 18. That's from here to here. And then we have Economy Plus, 102 seats, rows 19 to 22, 24 to 29. So that is from here to about here. Now, rows 28 and 29, concerning Economy Plus, the Economy Plus seats are only on the outer section, set of rows. There's 2 aisles, 3 sets of seats, left, middle, and right. And they 28 and 29, they're only on the left and right side, because economy is from rows. It's 204 seats, rows 28 to 37, 39 to 52, and 28 and 29, row 28 and 29, are the middle seats for economy. And so that's really about from here to the back of the aircraft. But that brings the aircraft to a total of 366 seats. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the features of this model now. Landing gear. Now, I've only found about 2 wheels that roll quite well. The rest of them, you need to use your fingers to move them because they're not loose enough to roll. So that's a bit of a shame. But anyway, there is tilt, and then the nose gear does swivel. So that is all good. Now onto the stand. So as always, just the normal Gemini jet stand. Come on. Alright, obviously the wooden base. Gemini Jet's logo underneath. There's the blue film, just to protect the metal. And on top is the padding, so you don't scratch the model underneath. I'm just going to remove the blue film. Go, nice and shiny metal there. Anyway, it's not focusing. Now you understand why I love manual focus. Alright, so there it is on the stand. Looks pretty good on the stand. Now these gears are magnetic. They can easily be removed. In fact, that nose gear is probably the easiest nose gear I have removed off a 777 model. And it's not going to fall out. It's just nice and easy to take out. And then you can do the same with the main gears as well. And of course, there are the gear doors here to use if you want the model in the in-flight position. Come on. Alright, there we go. But as always, I like to keep it wheels down. Looks better in my opinion. And that will be it for this review. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is a fantastic model, and for me is one I had to get anyway because they do fly this into Auckland. And by the way, if you haven't already seen my United Airlines inaugural flight to Auckland, landing, I will leave a link to that in the description if you want to check that out. Please like this video if you did enjoy, comment, tell me what you think of this model, tell me if you're going to get it, subscribe for more, and share this video as well so other people can know about this model and see if they want to get it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.